Our honorable chief guest of honor, and invited guests are arriving. Let us put our hands together to welcome them all. Come on, children, let us give a round of applause. Sir, please take your seat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, respected parents and honored guests. It is with great pride and joy that I welcome you to this spectacular cultural evening as part of our Diamond Jubilee celebration. Tonight, we come together to celebrate not just 60 years of academic excellence, but also the vibrant culture, creativity, and spirit that have been nurtured in our school over the decades. This evening promises to be a celebration of talent, passion, and hard work as our students, alumni, and the entire school community showcase the many forms of expression that make our institution so special. From music and dance to drama and art, each performance tonight reflects the rich diversity and cultural heritage that we cherish. We are truly honored to have with us our distinguished chief guest, Sri Ravi Jain IAS Project Director, Integrated Tribal Development Agency Dumka, whose inspiring leadership and remarkable achievements serve as a beacon for all of us. We also extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guest of honor, Sri Abhinav Prakash IAS Probationer, whose dedicated services to the society and leadership skills continue to inspire many. Sir, your presence here tonight adds tremendous value to our celebration, and we are grateful for your support. As we reflect on the journey of our school over the past 60 years, it is a reminder of the collective effort of our teachers, staff, parents, and students who have made this milestone possible. Each of you has played a significant role in shaping the success and growth of our institution, and for that, we are deeply grateful. To our dear parents, thank you for your continuous support and trust in our school. Your encouragement helps us to cultivate an environment where creativity and academic achievement thrive. Tonight, we celebrate not just the past but the promise of a bright future as we continue to build on this legacy of excellence. Thank you once again for being here, and we hope you enjoy this memorable evening of cultural performances. Now, I invite Sir Ravi Jain IAS, Integrated Tribal Development Agency Dumka, and Sir Abhinav Prakash IAS to come on the stage and receive the bouquets. As we welcome both of you, we call upon you to the stage. Hearty welcome, dear sir, both of you, and we shall give a round of applause to both of them. Let us give a round of applause. So we shall proceed with the lighting of the lamp. Light dispels darkness and knowledge dispels ignorance. Now, I would like to invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Ravi Jain, IAS, Project Director, Integrated Tribal Development Agency, Dumka. The guest of honor, Sri Abhinav Prakash, IAS, Probationer, Secretary of our school, Sister Philomena, and Principal of our school, Sister Isabel Puduseri Putambura. One of the senior most teachers, Sir Uttam Kumar Das, Guardian Representative, Sri Prasad Kumar Rajesh, and the school captain Anushka, a student of class 10, please come forward to light the lamp, marking the beginning of the program and oblige. Take your seat.
Time has changed. We all are living in a web modern era. We are acquiring and imparting education with state-of-the-art equipment and tools. So come, let us enjoy the glimpse of our holy child school, Dumka.
First English medium school in Dumka was inaugurated with 4 students on 13th January 1964, commemorating the birth anniversary of Saint Bartolomea Capitanio, the foundress of the Society of Sisters of Charity. Named after the Holy Infant Mary, the Mother of Jesus Christ, the school was founded as a kindergarten co-education school by 3 sisters of the Sisters of Charity residing at St. Paul's Convent, Dudhani. The pioneering members were Sister Irene Palliat, Principal, Sister Augustina Kochumuttam, and Sister Attracta Muthedat, Assistant Teacher. The school functioned smoothly and successfully amidst nature with smiling and glittering faces of kids under the tender care of the sisters as a primary co-education school with classes from nursery to 4 until 2001 with its motto, always more and always better. During this period, the following sisters were at the helm of the school: Sister Emmanuel Borch, Sister Calista Lewis, Sister Anna Maria, Sister Annie Kalathunkal, Sister Bernadette Panthiruvelin. Day by day, the school gained momentum with growing number of students. To fulfill the demands and expectations of the parents, it was upgraded to class 5 in 2002 under the leadership of Sister Celestine Kutti Uncle, who took up as principal in 2001. In the meantime, need for more space was felt and permission was granted to construct a larger building where it stands today. Soon, the construction got over and classes 1 to 10 were shifted to the new building and the KG section continued in the original one. Along with the construction of the building, procedures were also started for the upgradation of the school to a high school. In due course, the school school obtained ANOC from the Jharkhand Education Board and a provisional affiliation from Council for the Indian School Certificate Examination, Delhi, CISCE, on 26th March 2009. The first batch of 20 students appeared for the ICSE Class 10 examination in 2011 from the school itself. It was a milestone in the history of the school. Next uphill task was to get the permanent affiliation. In 2009, Sister Pushpita Vettikal was appointed as the principal of the school. Immediately, she took up the task towards getting it, and without much delay, the permanent affiliation was completed in 2012. Under the aegis of Sister Pushpita, the Holy Child School reached its zenith. The number of students grew and sections increased. In 2018, the school was upgraded to Class 2 levels, but the time permitted us to start the classes only in 2023. The first batch of Class 2 will be appearing for IAC Class 12 examinations in 2025 with Science stream. As Diamond Jubilee gifts in 2024, we have received the twin blessings. 1. Permission for co-education up to Class 2 levels, and 2. A new building for the KG section. Praise the Lord. At present, the Holy Child School stands as a full-fledged co-education school up to Class 12, enhancing its new motto, Glory of God and Good of the Neighbor. The extraordinary performance of the students in the board examinations is an added feather in its cap. This success is the result of the joint effort of the management, staff, students, and the parents, both past and present. As the school gradually turns from diamond to platinum and centenary, may God Almighty and Holy Child Mary continue to bless all those who enter the portal of this edifice of education.
The spirit of collaboration and community blossoms. The Diamond Jubilee celebration is not just an event. It is a testament to the vibrant spirit and passion that define our school. So without any further ado, we, the anchors, heartfully welcome you to embark on this beautiful journey together as we witness moments of pride, inspiration, and celebration. So, let's begin today's cultural evening, seeking blessings of the Almighty through a graceful prayer dance. Put your hands together for the students of Class 5.
संभाला ओ सर्वधर्म समन्वयम 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 ओ बूंद बूंद मिलके बनी लहर और लहर 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 मिलके बनी सागर ओ बनी सागर ओ बनी सागर दूर पास तीर दया मिलती निरंतर भरती रही अपने मन की गागर ओ मन की गागर ओ मन की गागर सबके लिए प्रेम का घर तुमने बनाया लाए तुम्हें सबके लिए शांति भरा मन खोल दिए सबके लिए द्वार दया के चाहे कोई बड़ा हो या छोटा या निर्धन ओ सर्वधर्म समन्वयम 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 ओ बूंद बूंद मिलके बनी लहर और लहर 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 मिलके बनी सागर वो बनी सागर वो बनी सागर दूर पास तेरी दया मिलती निरंतर भरती रही अपने मन की गागर वो मन की गागर वो मन की गागर सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु
Performance, thank you for offering us this gift of moment and prayer. Join us in this joyous moment as we express our gratitude and love for our alma mater through the art of song. Let's give a warm welcome to our talented performers. In 1964, the dream took flight. Holy Child School was born, shining bright. 60 years have passed, and still it stands tall, a beacon of knowledge for one and all. Holy Child School, our alma mater dear, guiding us forward year after year. With values and wisdom, you have led the way. Ever proud to be part of you. From humble beginning to greatness as you have grown. In Dumka's heart, your legacy is shown. Best in town, a reputation you hold. Molding the minds, young and old. Through love routines, you have stood by our side, shaping our future with a gentle guiding tide. 60 years of excellence, a milestone achieved. Molding the minds, young and old. Holy Child School, our alma mater dear, guiding us forward 60 years of excellence, a milestone achieved. 3 scores and more, a score indeed. So here's Holy Child School, a shining star, forever in our hearts, near and far. May your legacy continue to inspire and ignite for generations to come to your door. Holy Child School of you. Performance it was. Thank you, everyone. Now, we invite the students of class 7 to the stage to perform the wonderful classical dance of Tamil Nadu, Bharatnatyam. Give them a huge round of applause.
కన్నులు రెండు తిప్పేస్తావే, నీ చూపుల పైనే రెప్పలు వేసి కప్పేస్తావే. కనిపించని దేవుణ్ణే కన్నార్తక చూస్తావే, కన్నుల ఎదుటే నేనుంటే కాదంటున్నావే. చూపే బంగారం ఆయనే, శివుడి మాటే మాయనే. చూపే బంగారం ఆయనే, శివుడి ആലക്കുലം സദാ മുദാ ആദിയുനാദം ഭവത്തനം ആയുനി മുരളീരവം നിറയെ പ്രണയമോരതി ഭാവമോ യമുനയിൽ കളഗീതമോ മധുര വിരഹമോ മദലാസ്യമോ യദുകുല പ്രിയേ മുരഹര പ്രിയേ മധുഹരാളിയേ ധിത്തികി ധിത്തികി സൈ തദദദ്ധിവി തദ്ധിവി സൈ മണിവർണ്ണന്റെ കൺമുന്നിൽ ഗോപികളാടുകയും ധിത്തികി ധിത്തികി സൈ തദദദ്ധിവി തദ്ധിവി സൈ മണിവർണ്ണന്റെ കൺമുന്നിൽ ഗോപികളാടുകയും
Amazing performance. Now, our next performance is a beautiful Ghumar dance to highlight the vibrance and colorful tradition of Rajasthan. So put your hands together for the students of class 4.
কোনো উপায় নেই দাদা, একটাও ডাটা পাবে না, সব ডাটা
घूमर
performance is?
No, Ashrin, what is it?
Will you try to guess it?
Okay.
Vigorous kicks, leaps and bends.
Is it something Punjabi?
Yes, it's none other than Bhangra from Punjab. Let's hear it for our performers with a huge round of applause.
मारो कोई मार कर नहीं यहीं से मारना हम निकलेंगे बस हो गया हाँ रुको रुको रुको
For this fascinating and vibrant performance.
To light up the night, let us welcome our little rock stars of class 2 to turn up the energy and hit the dance floor, who are performing on the song Let's Do Party Tonight.
सारी बातें, सपनों के दिन है, सपनों की रातें।
आइए देखते हैं एक नाटक जिसका शीर्षक है द न्यू नेबर। इस नाटक में हम देखते हैं एक निम्न मध्यम वर्ग के किसान को, जिसमें उसकी पत्नी, 2 बेटे और 1 बेटी है, जो स्कूल जाने के साथ साथ खेतों में काम कर उसकी मदद करते हैं। उस किसान का बड़ा बेटा, जो काम की तलाश में शहर जाना चाहता है, उसके माँ बाप उसे बहुत समझाते हैं शहर ना चाहे वह गाँव में रहकर उनकी मदद करे, पर उसका बेटा नहीं मानता, जिद करके शहर चला जाता है। तभी उस गांव में एक अजनबी आदमी आता है और गांव में विकास के वादे करता है। गांव में कारखाने लगाकर गांव का विकास करना चाहता है, पर उस पे कोई भरोसा नहीं करता। सभी उसे गांव का विनाश करने वाला मानते हैं। तभी उस गांव में एक ऋणदाता आता है, जो गांव में पैसे उधार देने की बातें करता है। उस पे पूरे गांव वाले उस पर भरोसा करने लगते हैं। वह किसान भी, जिसे अगली ऋतु के लिए फसल के लिए पैसों की जरूरत होती है, वह उस ऋणदाता से पैसे उधार ले लेता है। वह ऋणदाता भी उससे कुछ पेपरों में साइन करा लेता है। वह किसान पैसे लेकर खुश हो जाता है, लेकिन 6 महीने बाद जब अच्छी फसल हो जाती है और वह किसान खुशियां मना रहा होता है, तभी वह ऋणदाता उसके पास आकर पैसों की मांग करता है और वह किसान को कहता है कि अगर तुमने टाइम पर पैसे नहीं चुकाए तो मैं सारे फसलों पर कब्जा कर लूंगा। जिसे सुन उस किसान के पैरों तले जमीन खिसक जाती है। उस किसान का बेटा, जो शहर में काम कर रहा होता है, शहर से लौटकर अपने पिता की मदद करता है, लेकिन इससे भी ऋणदाता खुश नहीं होता, उसे और पैसे चाहिए होते हैं। तभी वह अजनबी आदमी आकर उस किसान की मदद करता है और उसके ऋण के भी सारे पैसे चुका देता है और गांव में विकास के बहुत सारे नए चीजों को बताता है। चलिए देखते हैं इस नाटक को, जिसमें हम देखेंगे कि किस तरीके से एक ऋणदाता एक किसान को पहला फुसलाकर उसकी जमीन को हड़पना चाहता है, कैसे एक अजनबी आदमी उस गांव में विकास करना चाहता है, कैसे एक बेटा अपने पिता की मदद करना चाहता है। चलिए देखते हैं इस नाटक को, जिसका नाम है द न्यू नेबर।
Against us, but we have made it. I say we have made it. It has been a hard year for us, no doubt. Yes, the rains were not enough for the paddy. Anyway, let's thank Almighty God. We have got this much to stave off hunger for a few months. Yes, indeed. Let's hope our children, Deepak and Anjali, pass the entrance exams and find jobs soon. That will greatly help find the money for the new season's cultivation. We have educated them. We have done what we could do. Don't you think, my dear, we have done our duty as parents? Yes, but Deepak is considering going to the town to find a job. Won't that upset the cultivation of our paddy fields? Papa! Mom! If my brother wants to go to the town for a job, let him go. Let him go and earn money. I will work in the fields beside you, Papa. Mom and I can plant and reap. We need both money and labor. You are truly an angel, Anjali.
Mom, how can I stay here when all my friends are planning to move to Delhi or other cities, Bangalore or Hyderabad? Soman has been selected for a bank job in Delhi. My friend Karthik has got a job in Bangalore. What will my friends and teachers think of me if I don't take this chance? A good-for-nothing fellow.
Mom, I promise you, I won't go anywhere from this beautiful village. I love fishing in the river and swimming. I also love to sit and paint the hills and the natural scenery. The change of seasons is a great inspiration to a painter. I would also stay around and compose music and songs for the workers on the land.
Yes, Aditya, your talents for music and art can make life in this village very rewarding. Mom, Aditya can stay home, but I must go and earn.
Dear Deepak, very good if you work and earn. But if you stay away from the family, who will help your papa? Your sister will have to get married. She will leave us. If you leave us too, who will cultivate our fields? Our rice fields have kept us alive all these years, giving us food and some cash to buy clothes, books, and medicines. Your father is getting old. His health is not very good. He cannot handle the cultivation of our rice field and other works alone.
Mom, I'm sorry. I must go. For Bengaluru is calling me. I must work there, earn money, and start my own life. We have been struggling in this valley for far too long. We've only managed to survive. Must I spend my whole life in the dust and dirt of this village after getting a degree?
From birth to death is right. Living or just surviving. Need a word and forgiving. From crimes to eat and sleeping. Stunted in a poet safely, like a humble bonsai tree. Living of life, from birth to death is right. Living screens. I've got 5 talents to butter, so I must go and be smothered. Where will life's flow above, with a star for a rare fellow.
Namaste, sir. Namaste. I hear you're leaving this village, Deepak.
Sir, I have got a job in Bengaluru.
That's good, no doubt. But who will help your father cultivate your rice field? Remember, that's all the wealth you have.
Sir, you only taught us to get educated and be fit for lucrative jobs.
Yes, but I never told you to abandon your parents and run away to a strange place.
Sir, Bangalore isn't a strange place anymore. A day's journey by train. Take an express train or just 1 hour away by flight.
A very good son. You go there, make money and live like a prince. And then when you hear your father is dead, fly home to bury your father in grandeur and return by the next flight. Is this the meaning of education your parents sweated to give you? Is this called filial love? Is this what we taught you, Deepak? What's the meaning of honor? Your father and mother, they are not robots to have slaved for you all these years. They will be old before you say. Bring the buffaloes for plowing. They may fall ill and be bedridden. We have an age-old human culture here. The elder son stays home to care for the property and, of course, his beloved parents.
Sir, I must humbly say that old ideas must be updated.
Old ideas? My foot. They are the tried and tested norms established by generations of our ancestors. You are digging into the foundations of a magnificent culture.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to offend you. Sir, how can I step into the creepy slush of the paddy field after passing school and college? My friends will laugh at me. Pardon me, sir. I plan to modernize paddy farming in our area. For this, I work elsewhere and make sufficient money. So, I must go.
Have you heard the news? It's on everybody's lips. Someone called Jokomo Ekka has bought a big piece of land on a big road here to build a big factory and shop.
Uncle Hemant, why are you upset? Anybody can buy or sell anything in our state. This is India and we are part of it.
You, young man, don't understand what will happen? Some big business guy has sent that fellow from the big city. They say he will buy our rice. That's very good, but later he will sell the same to us in colorful plastic packets at a Himalayan price. You don't know what's happening in this world, son.
Uncle, this is modern economics.
Stupid! What economics? Comics, you mean? Cultivating the field is not the subject of jokes. Let the able-bodied and all the young boys stay here. Let the girls go to their husband's village and urge them to do the same. Their in-laws will do whatever is according to their tradition. We don't want others to come to take over our village.
What a lovely village. I'd love to build my home here. Lovely it was, I am told, but its loveliness is fading. I am told you had a flourishing paddy cultivation. You also had a great cottage industry, making artistic furniture of unique designs. Creative village, imaginative people in a beautiful countryside. The artistic hamlet. That's what they say about your village. True, we are artistic, sir, but our small cottage industry has been closed closed down simply because the city traders paid us little. We were forced to close down the industry and get back to the fields. Yes, we keep ourselves alive by working the paddy fields. Only a few have enough money to hire labor and sow for the next season.
I have heard as much. Oh, the downfall of your village. No paddy means no food for mother and child. No food for children. That's the beginning of decline and fall of a prosperous community. Why has this happened in your village? Has a wandering sorcerer bewitched your fair village, or is there an ancient curse?
Only the invasion of city people to steal our produce.
There is a curse on our village.
An old curse,
By Sam beggars,
by wandering impostors, by fake sadhus,
by damn city people.
city people. I tell you, man, there is a curse on us. No timely rains now. The soil is turning yellow. No water birds anymore. Migrating birds fly over but don't land here anymore. The trees are full of lizards and hungry birds that eat up the crop. The rivulets have started to dry up in the wrong season. 5 bullocks died in the village this last month.
I don't believe in superstitions, but there seems to be some truth in your words. But then, I love this village anyway.
At any rate, we don't want city people to invade our peace-loving village.
Lovely village, good the soil, bright tillage, every nutrient in the soil, every blessing in our toil. This land's genius we grow in eyes gazers, like those fair maidens amazed in gazers, at the groom coming down the distant hill, to tie the knot of the right sweet goodwill. For our ancient land's economy good, safeguarding well water, power and food. Lovely village, good the soil, bright tillage, every nutrient in the soil, every blessing in our toil. With his soul land of dark and fruitful, see that only Lord of Nalandas is full, with not lost our intelligent vigor, our spirits awaken and preserve. In this great state we not only grow, like sweetest waters in our rivers that flow. Lovely village, good the soil, bright tillage, every nutrient in the soil, every blessing in our toil.
I'm at a loss regarding how to find better seeds for the next season sowing. My last harvest was very poor. It's hardly enough for the family. Now I need to buy seeds for the next season sowing. I need to buy fertilizer. No paddy to sell. I don't have money to hire labor. My wife and I cannot do any artist work. Our young son has to go to school. Our dear Deepak has gone to find work.
Hi, my name is Pushi Panjani. I'm glad to meet you, Gilbert ji. So very glad. You are Mr. Gilbert. I have come to help you, merely to help you.
Help us? How?
Everyone knows in this district that I
am the friend of the friendless, the help of the helpless, and the ATM of the moneyless.
I don't understand.
There's nothing to understand. You sign these 3 papers and get 1 lakh rupees for your next cultivation and other home needs.
What's in the papers?
Only this, you must start paying back the amount in small amounts by selling the excess paddy. Forget it. My dear brother Gilbert ji, you are going to be a big farmer. You won't have to borrow money to plant a new season anymore.
It's a rare honor, Gilbert ji. You have no idea how many hundreds of farmers my boss has helped. A small push at first gives you the energy to travel far. You are among the fortunate ones.
That's fair enough. You are very, very kind, Banjani ji.
Don't know how this deal will end up. I have seen life too long to feel happy about borrowing money. Gilbert ji, it's risky.
6 months later.
Thank God! We have had a good harvest this time. Yes, Papa, I didn't believe it then. Deepak too misunderstood the general situation. He told me as much before he left for Bengaluru.
Yes, we must be grateful to God for the good harvest this time. It is nearly twice the size of the last one.
That good man, Mr. Pussy Banjani, deserves our gratitude. He had lent us the funds in time to start cultivation. I still wonder what drove that gentleman to come to our village and give us a timely loan to work our fields.
God has his ways.
Yes, indeed, we cannot always understand the ways of divine providence.
As the preacher says, if you do your best, God will complete the rest.
Yes, that's all true. But we are advised to be as simple as doves and cunning as the serpent. Do we understand its meaning? I don't need a more lesson, Anjali. Banjani ji saved us from a desperate situation. I count him as a demigod.
Seek and you will always find. Forgive all those who offend you. Let your wrongs be forgiven too. God is our Father, He loves all. We are His children, big or small.
Namaste, Gilbert ji. Hope you remember me, Gilbert ji.
Mr. Banjani ji, how can I forget you? You were my savior, my only support in dire need. You are dearer to me than my brothers and sisters.
Truly, Banjani ji bhai, without you, we would have been starving.
If we have a good harvest this time, it's because of your generosity. Your generous loan helped me plant and care for the next season.
Gilbert ji, Sahib feels you have forgotten all about this file you signed.
Oh yes, the money loan you gave me. Oh yes, I remember. All right.
Do you remember the conditions printed herein?
Of course, Banjani ji, I have to repay after gathering the harvest and bringing home.
Precisely. And that is today. Pay me the first of the 2 installments today.
How can it be, Banjani ji? We have just harvested. It hasn't been threshed and the paddy hasn't been measured. Please give me time to decide how much I can exchange for cash.
Nonsense! Gilbert ji, you have signed on condition number 1, which clearly states failing to pay the first installment of repayment on the day the harvest comes home, the whole produce will go to the money lender.
Banjani ji, it's being very cruel. I will pay you your dues very soon. But for God's sake, give a few days.
No, Gilbert ji, a signed agreement is sacrosanct. You have to keep your word. Is anything wrong, my dears? Madam, the conditions agreed upon aren't being followed. We have always followed the country's and God's laws. Nonsense, madam.
Does God's laws advise you to ignore the country's laws?
Tell me what the problem is in simple words.
They want complete repayment of the loan with interest, or they'll take the entire harvest from us today.
This is unjust. It is cruel.
Understand this inimical stand. I lend them my money, but won't return any.
Won't return any? Won't return any?
Tell me, Chala, if I lend you my plow, would you keep it as yours?
Of course not.
Of course not. You will return it to me after the use ends, wouldn't you?
Of course I will.
Of course you will. Any man would do it, would do it. Any decent man would do it, would do it. But the world does the lender as the villain. Oh, the giver is the heartless, soulless, brainless, callous villain.
The good Lord gives water and rain. Never think He gives it in vain. Know that it is His mercy's shower. Thus is sharing His love and power. He gives some wealth and success, others money-making shrewdness. Know that the rich are only minders of God's departs for poor grinders. Know that every law bends its knees before the helpless and their pleas.
Make demons, but will not others needs. For you're judged not by words, but your deeds. Make demons, but will not others needs. For you're judged not by your words, but your deeds. For in God's big world there is enough for all, and He's holding the strong to support the weak, that everyone remains happy and meek.
You have said it, oh, said it. But no, to make the weak strong. strong. The strong must stay fit. This is the torture of the youngest man. It reminds me of the old tortoise story, where I met an all-knowing ruler. He ordered the tortoise to go forward without rotating. He went forward, but the ruler could not decide which was his front or back. You know, anything wrong or goes wrong has only a front or back. So you can pin it down, you can question it, you can rotate it backward. Panjani, you are the spinning tortoise. You have no front or back.
Beta, Deepak, Bhaiya, we all thought you had abandoned us. Yes, Bhaiya, we were in real trouble.
Papa, you haven't said anything. I understand it. You needn't say it, Papa. I know your pain. I knew it was coming. That our deliverer would soon be our torturer. I knew it.
Deepak, beta, it's not like that. I'm a law-abiding person. I've only asked him to fulfill the agreement, return the money I lent with interest, or I take the harvest.
That's not possible. You know, uncle, you are very cruel, uncle. Very, very cruel to make these demands.
Children, the mistake was mine. I believed him and signed that agreement without reading and understanding it properly. Papa, here is the money I've been able to save in the last 5 months. Please pay him, Papa.
What's this? Not even half of the first installment of the repayment. It certainly won't do.
Please, Banjani ji, I will pay you my 2 months' salary shortly. Please, I beg you, don't torture my family in this way.
I'm only asking for justice. You have signed an agreement with me. Now it's time to fulfill it.
Banjani ji, can I have a look at the agreement?
Sheila, show him the file.
Here, the agreement says, after the harvest has been brought home, the first installment of the repayment amount must be made. Papa, where are the harvested bundles of paddy stacked? They are in a shed in the field itself. Have you all heard that? The harvest is still in the field. It has not come home. It has not come home. Papa, we need not repay Uncle Banjani.
But you can't do that.
Hi everybody, let's celebrate our factory's first output. This is a slice of multi-wood we make to replace plywood. The raw material is treated straw. See, it's as hard as any wood plank or board and cheaper too.
That's amazing, Uncle. You have made this from a waste product.
Not really, we plan to buy the field waste from the farmers, thus giving them a chance to earn extra income.
You mean to say you will buy the extra straw from us? The straw heaps that usually get destroyed in the rain.
You are right, sir. You can sell us all the unwanted straws. Our factory will make useful products with it.
What else you make, sir?
This is a bundle of paper. See the sheets. All are made from straws. We have exercise books for school children made with these sheets.
Uncle, you are a genius. We don't need to cut down so many trees to make paper. This is a very good idea.
I haven't finished. Look, these are bags. We plan to sell these as carry bags in the city.
A fabulous product, Uncle. It can replace the plastic bags that are destroying our land and water.
This is biodegradable. This bag, when abandoned, melts into the soil and becomes part of it.
I like that. Oh, plastic bags. How often do I find plastic bags in the field when I plow the field? Not to mention the plastic bags in the streams.
We are starting a section for wood turning products. These artistic products will be sold in the cities, and then we plan to use most of the profits to improve the roads and the market in this village. We want to give employment to anyone in the non-agricultural season.
Mr. Giacomo, your God sent. Pardon us for thinking you are an intruder.
We have more projects for this village. Banjani ji, we shall soon stop. People like you fleecing innocent farmer. What the hell can you do, intruder? We are opening a cooperative bank here to aid the farming community. The cruel moneylenders will be dispensed with. You are destroying our trade.
Yes, your trade must be destroyed. Life needs to move on to better paths.
I won't rest till I get back my money with interest. I'll drag you to court in the city.
You have to wait, Banjani ji. I will pay you after I sell the extra produce in the market.
Gilbert ji, no need to wait so long. I know you and Junita madam and your 3 children. I know your anxiety, your pain. My dear Banjani ji, here is the check for the amount they owe you for the entire loan and interest.
I'm satisfied now. Let I get my money back. Thank you so much.
Sir, I have no words to thank you. Sir, you are an angel of help and solace.
You have saved our family, sir. We are grateful to you, sir. Stop it, children. I have only done my duty. Don't you know? We have to love and help our neighbor. Who is our neighbor? The one in need. The one in need.
Giacomo, sir, you have taught us a lesson for my family and my village.
Yes, sir. You are truly the Good Samaritan.
Is there a better word for empathy than love and kind feelings for your neighbor? How else can one human savior and lead them out of that poverty? The love and help you give to those in need. They call self-thanksgiving, waters and grace. The scriptures say they have a special place who have the poor and the hungry feed. If you love me, your Lord God Almighty said He'll lead my herd, feed my sheep. For humankind is my people, my king. One Spain is dead of the community. Who is my neighbor? Let's look a few. Those struggling with balls in the sticky clay, with none to relieve the load of the day, with helping hands and sure support and share. We humbly sigh. Give us the strength always to know your holy will, to live and grow. Give us faith, hope and charity, and follow the narrow paths to gain heaven's grateful smiles. For those struggling with the beaters, help us be good Samaritans.
The next performance of the evening takes us to the state of Assam. So let's enjoy a spiritful Bihu dance with the rhythmic steps of the students of class 5. Everyone, put your hands together for our brilliant dancers who are going to dance on the song Fagunero Mohanai.
ফাগুনেরও মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরও মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরও মোহনায় ও মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় কন্যার তোর ভাবনা ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় রে ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় ও মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় কন্যার তোর ভাবনা ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় রে ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় কোন চেনা দেশের বাড়ি তোর সাথে ইতে পাতাম তোর মনের প্রজাপতি নাচি নাচি ঘুরি ঘুরি উড়ি উড়ি উড়ে যায় মন হারানোর ঠিকানায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনের মোহনায়
together like rivers merging into an ocean of art expression. So, let us be with the purity of dance and enjoy it to the fullest.
सुनो जी
create a mighty flow, tonight's performance has shown us the seamless union of Odissi grace and Kuchipudi's energy. Thank you to our performers for this mesmerizing fusion of art. Due to some urgent administrative work, our honorable chief guest has to take leave from us shortly. The moment we have been waiting has arrived. It is time to welcome someone truly special onto the stage, whose achievements and wisdom inspire us all. May I now request our honorable chief guest, Sri Ravi Jain, IAS, Project Director, ITDA, to come forward and grace us with his inspiring words.
Good evening all. Respected principal, esteemed teachers, dear parents and my young friends. It is a great honor to be here today at the annual function of Holy Child, which is celebrating its Diamond Jubilee 60 years of excellence in education. My heartfelt congratulations to everyone who has been part of this journey. School life, as we all know, is the most formative phase of our lives. It is not just about textbooks and examinations. It's where we learn discipline, build relationships, and create memories, and that stay with us forever. While I'm not the alumnus of this school, standing here today takes me back to our own school days. Those morning assemblies, the encouraging words of teacher, and the joy of participating in the event like this. While watching this event, I clearly remember my school days where in the school we celebrated our silver jubilee, 25 years, and I particularly participated in the play, so that memory came to my mind. And while mentioning this, I want to congratulate all the participants. Their performance were flawless, and I know the lots of effort which is required to deliver such kind of a performance, especially the play, musical play, that was very beautiful. So I would like to everyone to at least acknowledge by applauding them. As a student, I remember I cherish this time. These years for all the students of the school will lay the foundation of their future, shaping their character and values. I will request them to dream big, stay curious, and always strive to give back to the society with the knowledge they gain here. Our school celebrates its 60th anniversary. It is clear that this institution has built a legacy of excellence thanks to the dedication of its teacher, the vision of its leader, and the trust of the parents. I am confident that it will continue to inspire and nurture future generations and contribute to the development of the district, city, state, and the country. Thank you for inviting me to the part of this milestone celebration. I wish the school even greater success in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for motivating us. Your words have left an indelible mark on our hearts and minds. Once again, thank you, sir, for making this occasion truly memorable.
Oh, sorry, that is a mistake. Oh, you guessed our next performance. What do you mean? Hold on to your seats and get ready to groove to the fun and energetic beats of Galti Se Mistake performed by the students of Class 1B.
जरा सा महसूस हुआ है, लाइफ की गाड़ी ने कस के मारा ब्रेक। हो रहा है क्यों कंफ्यूज मेरे दिल, मशवरा मेरा तू आजमा के देख। यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक, यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक बेटा। थोड़ी बॉडी बनाना, तेरी छुट्टी में डालो केस कमल की फसल उगाना। अरे रे रे अबे चलो बेटा।
देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी, धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी। देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी, धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी। दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं, आज ज़मीन पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं। अगलो होश नवी दानम हम हैं दिल है और जानम, बस दीवानगी 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 है, ना कोई रीज़न ना रहबर, ये इल्ज़ाम लगे किस पर, बस दीवानगी 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 है। All hot girls put your hands up and say oh Shanti oh. All cool boys come on make some noise and say oh Shanti oh.
Thank you for such electrifying moves and startling dance steps. Hey Shreya, do you want to take a ride on Heaven on Earth?
Hey, are you talking about Kashmir?
Yes, of course.
Yes, I'm all set.
Then cool your heels and get ready to ride into the snow-clad valley of Kashmir through the breathtaking performance of the dancing snowflakes of Class 1C, performing on the song Bumro Bumro.
का रंग है सच्चा बाकी सारे झूठे हाथों से अपने दिखाए रंग कभी ना छूटे बुमरा बुमरा शाम रंग बुमरा 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 शाम रंग बुमरा आए हो किस भगिया से ओ तुम बुमरा बुमरा
everyone. It really was an interesting and highly engaging dance. Namaskaram everyone. It is time to immerse ourselves in the splendor of Kathakali that exemplifies the Kerala's artistic brilliance. Please join us in welcoming our talented artist onto the stage.
കുഞ്ചിരിതഞ്ചിക്കോ മുന്തിരി മുത്തൊളി ചിന്തിക്കോ മഞ്ചടി വർണ്ണ ചുന്ദരി വാവേ താങ്കുന്നക്ക തകതിമിയാടും തങ്കനിലാവേ കുഞ്ചിരിതഞ്ചിക്കോ മുന്തിരി മുത്തൊളി ചിന്തിക്കോ മഞ്ചടി വർണ്ണ ചുന്ദരി വാവേ താങ്കുന്നക്ക തകതിമിയാടും തങ്കനിലാവേ
Give them a big round of applause.
Feel the rhythm of happiness and cheerful tunes with a ravishing performance on the song Mera Dil Khushi Se Gaye Ja. So let's welcome our talented performers onto the stage.
because we are going to celebrate the soothing pitter-patter of raindrops and splashy umbrellas. How? Through the vibrant performance of the students of class 3B. So everyone, welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Zooby bum para, zooby param pam. Zooby nache, क्यों पागल stupid man.
Zooby bum para, zooby param pam. Zooby nache, क्यों पागल stupid man.
शाखों पे पत्ते गा रहे हैं, फूलों पे भंवरे गा रहे हैं,
दीवानी किरणें गा रहे हैं, ये पंछी गा रहे हैं।
वो बगिया में दो फूलों की हो रही है गुफ्तगू, जैसा फिल्मों में होता है हो रहा है
आई zooby pambara, zooby paramba.
Zooby nache, क्यों पागल stupid man.
सन हवा, टिप 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 बूंदे गुर्राते बिजलियाँ।
भीगी साड़ी में यूं ठुमके लगाती तू, जैसा फिल्मों में होता है हो रहा है
आई zooby pambara, zooby paramba.
Zooby nache, क्यों पागल stupid man. मुझको क्या हुआ है, क्यों मैं खो गया हूँ, पागल था मैं पहले, या अब हो गया हूँ।
ऐसी है निगाहें और बिखरे हैं बाल, तुमने बनाया है क्या अपना ये हाल।
कोई मिल गया, मेरा दिल गया, क्या बताऊँ यारो, मैं तो हिल गया, कोई मिल गया, मिल ही गया, मिल ही गया।
What an impressive performance it was. Thank you, performers. Now it's time to get mesmerized with the timeless tales of devotion through a fascinating Mohiniyattam dance by our proficient dancers of class 8 and 9. Everyone, put your hands together for our marvelous dancers.
यार निकल
കലയുടെ കൊടിയുയർന്നു, രംഗകലയുടെ തരംഗങ്ങൾ താളപ്രപഞ്ചമായി ആയിരം കൈകളിലുണരുന്നു. മധുരിമ നിറയുന്നു ലാസ്യമനോഹര നൃത്തങ്ങളിൽ പാവങ്ങൾ തൻ മധുരിമ നിറയുന്നു ലാസ്യമനോഹര നൃത്തങ്ങളിൽ ശ്രുതിലയ സംഗീത മേഘങ്ങൾ ചുറ്റിലും കുളിർമഴ പൊഴിക്കുന്നു. രാഗ കുളിർമഴ പൊഴിക്കുന്നു. മലനാടിൻ നെഞ്ചമുണർന്നു അഭിലാഷം തുടികൊട്ടുന്നു അഭിമാന കൊടിയേറുന്നു ഉത്സവമായി സംഗമദേവൻ ഉത്സവമായി. മലനാടിൻ നെഞ്ചമുണർന്നു അഭിലാഷം തുടികൊട്ടുന്നു അഭിമാന കൊടിയേറുന്നു ഉത്സവമായി സംഗമദേവൻ ഉത്സവമായി. 17 ആനകൾ നിരക്കും മേളപ്പെരുമകൾ തളയ്ക്കും ആനന്ദത്തിരയടിക്കും കൊടി പോലും തുടിക്കും. സംഗമദേവൻ ഉത്സവമായി. പൂവന്തികൾ നൂപുരമണിയും ഓരോരോ മുദ്രകൾ വിരിയും ഭാവത്തിൻ മുഗ്ധവസന്തം നിറയും രാവുകൾ തോറും.
Thank you for this marvelous performance.
Sir. Now, to bring into light the impact of social media and internet, our adept students are coming to inspire us through their vigilant act. So, with a warm welcome, let's begin the play.
Our drama represents before you the background story of Arfa, a teenager whose life has become a battleground in the realm of social media. Arfa was once an ambitious student full of dreams and aspirations. However, like many in a generation, she fell into the alluring trap of social media apps, believing they would connect her with friends and broaden her horizons. But what started as an harmless harmless escape quickly spiraled her into a source of immense pressure and anxiety. Arfa found herself bombarded with constant notifications, comparisons with curated lives, and the relentless pursuits of likes and validation. As her online presence grew, so did the expectation. On every post, every comment felt like a judgment, a scrutiny she could no longer bear. So, there's a surreal courtroom inside Arfa's mind. The trial symbolizes Arfa's internal struggle with social media addiction and the negative impact on her well-being. So let's begin our act.
Order. This court is assembled to settle the matter regarding the influence of social media on Arfa's life. Before we start our proceeding, let's be clear. This is a court of law, not a group of chats or reels. So, no interruptions, no messages, and absolutely no passive and aggressive comments under your breath.
Your Honor, my today's client is Arfa, a teenager who is quite depressed by the impact of social media on her day-to-day life, and she wants a solution to come out of the situation. Let's start our today's proceeding with Instagram. Kindly stand up and state your words.
Your Honor, I am the reason Arfa stays connected. I let her showcase her best self and stay ahead of the trends. Without me, she would be invisible.
But doesn't Arfa compare herself too much to others? She always keeps checking likes, feeling left out when others have more.
That's just how life is, right? Everyone's scrambling for attention, and if Arfa wants to keep up, she needs me.
Now you may sit. Next is Facebook. Say your words.
My lord, I allocate Arfa with memories, revisiting good times, family photos, reconnecting with old friends, and staying updated on a community news. Without me, she will miss out on crucial events. But you also flood her with fake news and pointless debates, leaving Arfa overwhelmed and emotionally drained. I am not to be blamed. I just provide what people are looking for. It's not like I'm forcing anything on them.
You can now take a moment to relax. Next Snapchat, share your thoughts.
Arfa needs me. I'm fun, spontaneous, and full of surprises. Life is too short for deep stuff. Just enjoy the moment. But aren't you encouraging superficial relationships? Arfa feels anxious, trying to keep up with the streaks, even with the people she barely knows. Hey, I never claimed to be deep. I'm all about now, not forever.
You can now take a seat. Next, let's communicate with WhatsApp.
Your Majesty, I keep Arfa effortlessly connected with her family and friends. Without me, she would miss all crucial messages and all the latest gossips.
True, but you also spam her with endless group chats and forwarded messages.
I am simply maintaining flow of her discussions. Arfa can mute me if she wants. Oh wait, but she never does.
It's time for you to take a seat. Last but not the least, let's interact with YouTube.
Look, I'm not the bad guy here. I educate Arfa. She watches tutorials, learn new skills, and relaxes with entertainment.
But doesn't she also waste hours watching random videos? She has been staying up late, losing sleep.
Well, that's not my problem. I just give her what she wants.
Enough! I appreciate the help, but honestly, social media is making my life worse. Instagram makes me feel insecure. Snapchat drains my energy with all those streaks. Facebook pulls me into pointless arguments. WhatsApp overwhelms me with constant messages, and YouTube just consumes all my time.
So, what's your decision, Arfa?
I am not deleting any of you yet, but I am taking control. I will set time limits, mute group chats, stop checking notifications every minute, and focus on real connections and priorities.
Time limits on me? Are you going to log out?
Good luck, you'll be back.
We will see.
Case dismissed, court adjourned.
have a look at social media addiction, show how it affects mental health, relationship and personal happiness. As the characters deals with ups and downs of their online lives, we see the tension between feeling connected and feeling alone, as well as the search for validation. This drama highlights the need for balance, encouraging us to take back our time and focus on social media. By recognizing these issues, we can learn to manage our social media and use it more wisely. Thank you.
Thank you, performers. Really, it was an expressive and striking act. Of class 2C, performing on the song Better When I'm Dancing.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh yeah, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh yeah, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the world what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing, yeah, yeah. When you finally let go, and you say that solo, 'cause you listen to the music, sing oh, hey, oh. 'Cause you're confident, babe, yeah. And you make your hips sway. We knew that you could do it, sing oh, hey, oh. Show the world you got that fire, fire, babe. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, move to the music, got the moves. I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. Oh, and we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing, yeah, I feel better when I'm dancing. I'm better when I'm dancing. Hey, oh yeah. I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Don't you know we can do this together? Bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, I feel better when I'm dancing. I'm better when I'm dancing. Hey, I feel better when I'm, yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Now get ready to immerse into the beauty of Jharkhand through an entrancing Nagpuri tribal dance. Let's hear loud cheers for our brilliant dancers of class 3C performing on the song Sundar
lacked. Thank you, performers.
Hey, what are you doing?
I am getting ready for our next performance. I bet you will love it.
Oh, really?
Yes, bide your time and get ready to realize the blend of beatific moves and cinematic charisma through an eye-catching performance by the flinging fireballs of Class 4. Everyone, put your hands together for our amazing dancers who are going to perform on the song Mera Wala Dance.
मेरे इशारे पे सब दिन दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया मेरे इशारे पे सब दिन दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया सारी दुनिया में एक ही फेमस है मुंबई हो या और दिखा दो तुझे मेरा वाला डांस ये है मेरा वाला डांस तो नाचो ये है मेरा वाला डांस तो नाचो
Run the track and no man a look back. Them say, run the track, hey, run the track and no man a look back.
Let's have some rolling shot. Let's have some party now. Let's have some rolling coaster.
Run the track and no man a look back. Them say,
Let's have some Lord Maga. Let's go the dolly now. Let's have some party coaster.
किसी की वजह
Thank you for this fantastic and sparkling dance.
Now, we have come to an end of today's cultural evening. Now, I would like to request our respected principal, Sister Isabel, to come onto the stage for a vote of thanks.
All things, both good and bad, come to an end. So is our program for today. First of all, I express my gratitude to God the Almighty and Holy Child Mary, the patroness of the school, who have abundantly blessed this institution from its very inception on 13th January 1964 till today. As for today's event, first of all, I am grateful to our honorable chief guest, Sri Ravi Jain IAS, Integrated Tribal Development Agency, Dumga, for the valuable time he spent with us this evening in spite of his heavy administrative responsibilities. Although he left the place because of urgent emergency, I am really grateful to him for having given us his precious time. A sincere thanks also to Sri Avinav Prakash IAS probationer who accompanied the chief guest. Our hearts also overwhelmed with joy and gratitude for our pioneers, former secretaries, principals who guided and led the school in the past for their contribution to make this institution what it is today. Thank you and may God bless you. We also thank our other distinguished guests, especially relatives of our staff of St. Teresa Middle School and the High School. Thank you for your gracious presence here this evening. Most important of all, my heart goes out in gratitude and appreciation to Sister Suma, the Vice Principal of the school, who bore the responsibility of today's event. The staff, both teaching and non-teaching, who supported and cooperated with her wholeheartedly. The guardians, who accepted all our requests and obliged. And you, my dear students, whose bubbling and at times mischievous faces I meet daily. You have worked really hard for the past 1 month and more. Your sincere efforts have borne fruit, which can be seen in the bright and joyful faces of your parents. I am also indebted to Suhas sir, who taught the classical dances, Mr. Sunil Sen, who put up the stage and the Shamiana, Mr. Ripul Pandey, in charge of sound and lights, Mr. Pratik Ranjan Sen, in charge of video, and very specially the police personnel who helped with the safety and security of the surroundings. Last but obviously not the least, I express my heartfelt thanks to Sister Philomena, my superior, and my fellow sisters at St. Paul's Convent Dudani, who have guided and supported us with their valuable suggestions, help whenever required, and above all their prayers. I conclude my vote of thanks by imploring God's blessings on all of us.
Stand up wherever you are in attentive position for the national anthem.
Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravid Utkal Banga Vindhya Himachal Yamuna Ganga उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय जय जय